Hey, this is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on a limb. Hello from Belgrade, yes, the capital of Serbia. I'm actually here for a few days, so I am obviously gonna eat, discover what Serbian food is, which from what I read, it's because of the fascinating history that it has gone through. It's definitely a mix of, Ottoman, Greek, Turkish, Mediterranean. So yeah, it's a good mix of all this different cuisine, and of course, it's a very meat-based country. So there's actually a lot of grilled meat. So we're just gonna go check it out, and I have a few places to actually eat, thanks to my friends or friends of friends who actually have given me a list of places to actually check out here in Belgrade. So come go on a limb with me, and we will actually check out the cuisine in Serbia. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new contents that I upload weekly. Thank you. So it's dinner time here in Belgrade, and I was deciding what to eat. I mean, there are a lot of choices, and of course on my first night here, I actually stumbled upon this Hong Kong style roast pork place. Yes, there's roast pork, roast chicken hanging off the window, and I was like, it's still too early to eat that. I'm not that desperate yet. Super excited today because I'm heading off to lunch to a place called Meadow Bar, and actually owned by a friend of a friend. Apparently the restaurant has a lot of history. I mean, her dad used to own this. It's like a basic cafeteria to serve factory workers, and she later converted that into this restaurant called the Meadow Bar. So the decor is actually very modern, which is actually completely opposite from what I can imagine is a worker's cafeteria. And the daughter, my friend's niece, who actually runs this place now, it's her family's business. She's amazing. She's only in her early 20s, and she's helping her family with the vineyard business as well as this restaurant business. She certainly holds a lot of potential. Here is a glass of wine from their vineyard. It's a Chardonnay, but actually it has more of a Gruner Veltliner taste and characteristic, which is my favorite wine. We had some tomato feta salad, lots of feta here, generous on the portion, as well as the Serbian. It's a traditional Serbian soup. It's actually called pasul, which is a white bean soup, and it was actually really So unfortunately, the day I went, their kitchen was actually had some emergency repair done, so they couldn't dish out more dishes, but these two items were really good and completely hit the spot. Hey guys, so we're about to actually head into one of the restaurants that actually serve Serbian food. It's called Restaurant Vogue, which means fox, wolf in Serbian. So my friend actually recommended this place, friend of a friend, who's actually from Belgrade originally, but on TripAdvisor lately I think the review has been that they have pretty crappy service. So we'll see, we'll find out. To me, as long as the food is good, service is not that important. So we'll find out. So come eat with me, have some great Serbian food, I hope. So if the weather is nice, you definitely want to grab an outdoor sitting. The menu is actually pretty extensive. They actually have a bunch of grilled meats. They have classic Serbian appetizers. They also have a whole long list of salads that you can actually choose from, which is amazing. So I actually went with the classic tomato and cucumber salad that was really fresh and refreshing. As for the entree, I actually went with the pork loin. Pork is actually really popular here in Serbia, and this one is actually the classic bacon wrapped pork loin. It was good, but honestly, it could have more flavors to appease my Asian palate. The food was actually okay. I think it's Serbian cuisine. It's pretty simple, but the service was actually not bad. I mean, maybe the style is very old school, post Yugoslavia style, kind of rough on the outside. But my waiter was actually really nice. Even said thank you to me when I left. So all these bad service on TripAdvisors are actually unwarranted. So in Belgrade's Old Town, Stari Grad area, you actually find a farmer's market if you're into looking for fresh produce to cook. If you actually happen to stay in a place with a kitchen and you want to do some cooking, this is a good place to come. Although the day that I visited, there were not many stalls that open, but look at these produce stands and the amount of leeks that it has. Yeah, if you want to make leek soup, this is the place to come to. So there is a bakery by my hotel. The bakery is actually called Pakara. I can't pronounce this, but I know where it was. And it's actually 116 years old. It's such an amazing bakery. It has all kinds of different pastries, and of course, the most popular one being the borek, which is the cheese bread that the locals actually eat with their breakfast. So the classic one is just with cheese. It's phyllo pastry with cheese in it. Some has ham in it, and this is actually a popular pastry not just in Serbia but also in the Middle East as well as the Balkan countries. To be honest with you, I actually find it okay. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it. I do like this poppy seed roll more. Apparently the poppy seed is sweet, not too sweet, but look at the generous amount of poppy seed in this roll. It's actually one of my favorite. Guys, funny enough, I stumbled upon this Malaysian restaurant of all the places here in Belgrade called Curry Curry. I looked at the menu. I think a couple of dishes look pretty authentic. What my mom actually makes at home in Malaysia. So let's check it out and see if it's any good. It's called Curry Curry. They have, obviously just a few things on the menu. The curry chicken, it's pretty authentic, I think. But this this chicken and mushroom with rice or noodles, looks pretty authentic and legit. So, I mean, my mom used to make this at home when I was a kid. So we'll see if it's any good. The only thing about restaurants in Serbia is even the restaurant staff actually smokes in here. I mean, that's the only issue. So it can actually make your clothing stink. It's like the US in the early 90s, but they try to actually pass the no smoking indoor ban here, but it didn't fly with the locals apparently. So yeah, so I think that's what you have to put up with when you're actually here in Serbia, is smoking everywhere, especially indoor. It takes some getting used to. And the Chinese mushroom they use are big and plum, together with the soft chicken thigh braised, and also the noodles braised in soy sauce. This is actually the way Malaysian Chinese make their noodles, one of the preparations. And my mom used to make it for me when I was a kid. So it actually brought back a lot of memory, especially here in Belgrade. So it's awesome. So you can eat really well here in Belgrade, Serbian food or non-Serbian food alike. And I'm so glad that I actually found a yoga studio for me to actually, work out a little and burn the calories off.